because you can't write your own story. It's only when someone can look and see what you are. Because, I mean, you know, we can think what we want to think of ourselves. But, you know, I never would have seen myself the way you see me or the way others may see me. I can only see myself from a very limited perspective. But how you affect other people is how you really are. And I'm going to tell you, Antoine, you know, I watch not just how you've, you know, affected me, but the people around you. The people, I mean, I look at the stats that people put on your Facebook, and I know, you know, I know they're not all starstruck, you know. I mean, a lot of them people really, really do love you, and I understand why. Because of what's in your heart, what's in your soul. And when you can affect people, you know, as a human being, along with your artistry, man, that's a gift. That is a prize gift, and you can't put no dollar figure on that. So again, I say, man, I am very proud to say that you are my friend. I'm very proud to say that you are my brother, and I'm very proud to say that we are joined at the hip in this cultural revolution.
Hey, man, I hear you, brother. Hey, man, again, it was great to hear from you. Thank you for the kind words, man. It's such a blessing in my heart, man. Thank you, brother.
Let me ask you a quick question, Tim, before you go.
Yes,
both of you are from Second City.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't get into acting, what would you have done?
Me?
I'm going to ask both of you.
Okay.
Both of you are from Second City. What is it that you would have done differently in your life, career, if you weren't doing acting? Tim?
Wow. Well, you know, I don't know, because from a small boy, I knew that I wanted to tell stories. And I don't mean, you know, open up a book and read what someone has already written, but I mean, you know, more or less it express that. You know, I was in a play called The Brave Little Tailor when I was in grade school. I only had one little part, one little line. And I was pissed because I felt like the guy that had the lead role, I could have done better than that. So there's a little bit of ego with me ever since I was a little boy. But as I grew older and got into junior high school, I was in the junior high school drama club. Then in high school, I was the only recipient, actually only black recipient of the Wayne State University theater scholarship. The year I auditioned, and so I knew from a small boy that I wanted to be an actor. So if there was, you know, I think that what I allowed to happen allowed others to make, in my mind, doubts that maybe that wasn't the best route for me to go. And when I decided to, you know, as an adult, I said, well, let me get back into this thing and see, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, measure my talent. And that's the day I auditioned for Second City, and that's when I met Antoine. And I got to say this, I got to give credit to Rico Wade and Leno Kurtz, who believed enough in both of us to give us that job. But I've not been acting. I don't really know exactly what I would have done, because it was just something that was in me, and still is. Now, how far away I get from the stage, there's always that part of me that's pulling on me. And Antoine and I talked about that. You know, it's like, you know, you can't get away from what you're made of, and you know, I guess that's the best way I can answer that question.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, Tim, for calling in, because I know Antoine, he's got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, man.
And he's like,
Thanks,
wow.
Man. God bless, brother.
Thank you very much for calling in to Smooth 90.5 FM. Continue listening, okay? Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
Right.
Talk to you soon, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Tim.
Oh, the phone is buzzing off the hill. Okay. Thank you for calling Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. Who's calling in? You're live on the air.
This is Katie. I was calling because I love the show.
Katie, where are you calling us from, Katie?
Michigan, Detroit.
Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit in the house. Yes.
We got Detroit in the house. Oh, my. You want to ask Mr. McKay a question?
No, you're sexy.
Okay.
Okay, Thank you. My wife thinks so too.
And his wife is sitting right here too.
I agree.
She says she agrees. She agrees. But is there a question that you'd like to ask to Mr. McKay?
No question. I just wanted to tell him that.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Thank you for choosing Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. You're live on the air.
Wow, hello. This is Pip calling from Los Angeles, California.
Pip Lily, what's
Wow,
up,
we got, okay, Los Angeles. We have Los Angeles in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we got a calls calling all the way from Los Angeles. Go ahead, Pip. You want to ask Mr. McKay something?
More of a statement than a question. I just love him. He's one of my favorite actors, and I just love that he's just following his heart and that he's doing it from Chicago. I didn't even know that he was going to be on Empire until the show premiered. And I saw the show, and I'm like, that's Antoine! Oh, my... Bunkie!
Pip Lily.
And I think he's sexy.
My God!
I take it that you're listening to the show, huh? I take it.
Of course. I support my brother. You know, I think I think we have to keep supporting each other, and especially as you know, I don't want to make it a race thing, but black actors, black American actors, we have to support each other, and we have to support each other's work. And there always comes a time when supporting somebody, when you're supporting somebody, you actually really, really like the work that they're doing. Like, you'd be a fan of it even if you didn't know them. I know Antoine. I knew him in Chicago, and I'm actually a fan of his work. And I'm a fan of his on Empire. I'm a fan of that show. So thank you for the good work, Antoine.
Thank you. No, let me just give you a little history. Pip Lily was one of the first cats I met when I moved here to Chicago, and he was so gracious and so, coming into an unknown place that's, the entity that's, Second City, that improv is here and the community is here, and not having a true, and Pip, I agree with, like, not putting on race or anything, but, like, the truth of it is, there are not a lot of African Americans or minorities that do improv. And Pip was one of the people who really just embraced me and, like, helped me settle in here. And he won't tell you this, but he's a brilliant performer himself.
Wow.
Pip ain't just sitting around at the house not working.
Pip ain't just sitting around the house.
Right. So
I am literally sitting around the house not working.
Today,
literally.
Anyway. But Pip's a wonderful talent, and so honored to know you, man. And thank you for the kind words, Pip. That was so nice. Thank you.
Well, I was listening. I really enjoy. I love your story. I'm a true fan.
Oh man, Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. And I'm a fan of yours, Pip Lily, because I've seen you perform, and you're hilarious and brilliant.
Hey, I got to see some of your work, Pip. Where can we see some of your work at?
Oh no, this ain't about me. Go look it up on Google. But it's Antoine.
Oh, Google. We got to Google you, huh?
Pip Lily.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Pip. And you have a great day.
Thank you. You all too.
See you, Pip.
Wow, we got Detroit's blowing up the house, and now we got Los Angeles blowing up the house like crazy. We having a great time here. We got food here, and we trying to fill his belly up. I know he's talking about he want to lose weight, but we're gonna.
Yeah, man, I gotta lose weight, man. Come April, it's on. So I gotta pull it together here.
Well, you have all that food in there. Turkey sandwiches, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, you got to call us at 708-343-3906. The question of the day is, what was the sandwich that Bunkie was eating? Come on, we got another call. Let's see who this is. Thank you for calling Smooth 90.5 FM. You're live on the air. This is Rob G. You're live on the air with Mr. McKay, Antoine McKay. Hello?
Hi.
You're live on the air.
Oh, okay. My name is Africa, and I'm just calling to say hi to Antoine and his lovely wife.
Africa?
Hi, Africa. How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're well. We're well. Thank you.
I just want to call in and congratulate you on doing such an excellent job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where are you calling us from, Africa?
I am actually in Chicago, but I actually am a part of McKay Arts.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
She's
in the
acting class.
So,
wow.
Yeah, and he's been great in teaching us everything, and his wisdom that he's learned over the years, and it's been great. It's been great.
What made you get into acting and playwriting?
I was a part of a play, and from being a part of that play, it inspired me to take acting classes.
So is Mr. McKay and Miss McKay, are they like Miss Debbie Allen from Fame? Is Rebecca, is she like with the stick banging on the floor?
No. He's very gentle with us.
No, what about Rebecca? Does she stand up there with the stick on the floor banging like,
no,
you're not getting it right?
Actually great. She gives great pointers. She thinks she doesn't know as much as she does.
Yeah,
but she's
really
been great in giving me pointers.
Okay. Okay.
So they're both great, and I just want to congratulate them both. And I look forward to continuing to take his classes and learn from him.
Well, she's sitting right here. You want to say something to her as well?
Hi, Becky. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Africa. Thank you. You're so sweet, and I just love you. Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much for calling in. Tell everybody to call in, and we are live on Smooth 90.5 FM, Wgsjbcradio Radio.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Continue Have a
listening.
great one.
Hey, blessings to you, Africa. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, we having some great calls call in, and we talking about playwriting, we talking about stage. I didn't want to focus. I know you starred on Empire on 3 episodes, but there's much more to you than just Empire, and we wanted to find out more besides Bunkie. We want to find out who is behind that character, Mr. Antoine McKay. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. Yes, I'm nervous because
You're hilarious.
I'm like,
man.
I don't want to mess up.
I was nervous because, man, your work is great, man. You've been doing radio for a long time, man.
But,
you know the game, man. So
hey,
it's an honor to be here with you, man. Thank you for having me.
It's hard out here right now for African Americans to own their own radio station.
Yes, yeah.
And even in TV production or even stage production, it's very hard out here. Unless you know somebody. I don't know anybody. I came from WNUA 95.5 FM, and I went to work one day. I didn't have a job. They cleared the radio station out. We had office cubicles and everything and all there, and we walked in, get off the elevator, and it's like, okay, what happened? There's blank floors, no cubicles, no chairs, not even a pen, not even a mouse running across the floor. And all you seen was outside Lakeshore Drive, and it's pitch black in there, and we didn't even get notice or anything that we didn't even have a job.
Man.
So for me bouncing around from US 99, from B96, and trying to compete, and then I said, okay, well, let me go to Sirius XM Radio, where there's no regulations and everything. And then, I was glad I was picked up with HD Radio and iHeartRadio, and our main hub is Live 365. But it is a pleasure and honor. I'm a former Chicago police officer. A lot of people who know who I am. I am a former Chicago police officer as well. And I've been trying to get on Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. And
right.
They're like, I submit my picture, they're like, oh, he might be too hardcore or whatever. But I've talked to many playwrights that call in every Tuesday, and we talk about finances, we talk about copywriting, we talk about, I pull out keywords from what the playwrights talk about when they call in. What is a keyword that you want people to understand and take from listening to you today?
I would have to say joy. I mean, that's where that's where the Lord has put me in my life right now. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, man, and I know this is such a hard